What's up? What up, EBK? What up, Smith? How you guys doing? What questions do you guys have? See anyone here with us on YouTube as well? What up? Oh, Rostislav, what up? Rostislav been cleaning up on these deals. That's what I know for sure. Oh, Maria in the building? The man, the myth, the legend. Appreciate you, family. Prime Day? Yeah, everyone watching this. So there are so many good sales for online arbitrage going on. So it's a really, really good opportunity to buy a bunch of discounted product that you're not going to be able to get at these buy costs a lot. Sephora give invoices. It doesn't matter. You're just going to submit the email to Ungate right there, but probably. What up, brother? What up, Nate?
You want to explain to people why there's discounts today?
Yeah, so it's Prime Day, right? So it's a good opportunity. Amazon sales are popping today, but a lot of retailers are trying to compete with Prime Day, so they're putting sales in their inventory too. So it's a great opportunity for us to buy a lot of product to then flip, right? So for example, there's a really good deal, one of my favorite retailers. So I woke up, bought 500 units immediately, right? Tried to buy the whole stock.
And you didn't send me the link. That's good.
Yeah, that's true. Right there.
It's all right.
Sold my car to raise capital for inventory, bro. That's what dreams are made of. Yeah, the chat's lit tonight. What up? Yeah. Give some good energy in the chat. That's what I'm talking about right there.
We might do a clap tonight, maybe. We'll see.
Ooh, we'll see. Oh, should I go live with it? Should I go live with this dude on Instagram that's requesting? No.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those are random. Okay. So what other software is good besides SellerAmp and Keepa? So for product research, you don't really need anything else. If you want to keep track of your analytics, Sellerboard's good. If you want to use the repricer that I use what's called BQool, BQool. For those of you guys in the YouTube stream, if you are interested in that, you can take a look at the affiliate link in the description. Right there. Do you know if Rack Room cancels orders? Not from my experience, man. You should be able to get some good volume on that. That's a good site. How to fix your account does not qualify to sell this product. Yeah, Jason. So I believe that means you just have to get ungated. So I'd recommend going on YouTube and searching Flips for Miles ungating and watching the free tutorial I have on that, because that'll get it done nice and easy for you right there. Why do some of my FBM orders sit on pending for a couple of days, then go back to inventory? So unfortunately, that's just people whose like credit card is declining. With an Amazon, that'll happen from time to time, just kind of how it is. What to look for in a Keepa? Yeah, so I think a good way to think about them is what not to look for, right? So you don't want to see competition going up. You don't want to see price going down, right? You don't want to see sales rank going up, right? So ideally, nice and stable price or increasing price, right? And then competition stable or competition decreasing, right there. With all the supplies that are needed to ship, so you need a printer. You can start out just using an old school printer. I started out using the library, actually, at college, which was a pain, but we got it done, basically. And then you need a printer, you need labels, which are really easy to get, and then you need tape and then boxes right there. Let's go. That's awesome, bro. Good work. What happens to returns in FBA? They just get re-added to your inventory, basically. If I have 200K to invest, should I do wholesale? Yeah, bro, and keep doing whatever you did to save up 200K as well. That's awesome. Right there. It's going to be very, very cool. V-Flips, you get a haircut recently?
Couple, like a week ago, I think.
Interesting. Good.
Why? Should I get the Drake like heart?
So what happens if I order a shoe and I receive it and scan it with the barcode and no listing pops up? Nothing. Doesn't really matter. Just list the ASIN from the URL, which is going to be on the URL of that product on Amazon. Occasionally that'll happen where the barcode doesn't match. The nice thing is that's good because that means all the retail arbitrage people aren't going to find that, basically, which is awesome right there. Even though I see, exactly, bro, you're good. If you have the Amazon list, you can pull the ASIN right there. Do you use VAs for tactical arbitrage? No. So I only use SellerAmp and Keepa to source right there. So Billy, you remember back to school? Drop some game on how you really turned up last year for back to school and really were able to crack and start to have some good sales.
Yeah, I mean, I went ahead and got a personal loan from a family member because I was still doing books at the time. Just got approved for a Plum card as well during that period. So it kind of looked like an overnight success. It was really a compilation of stuff that I had done for the past 3 or 4 months. I already knew how to do OA. I just didn't.
And you were with the boys. Yeah. Remember the Nordstrom Rack stuff in the early days? You would send me all this stuff. Like,
yeah, the Nordstrom Rack links. But yeah, we were ripping the famous footwear BOGO in July, and that really popped off. That's some secret sauce for the people. I don't know if that
Which
was
one?
good this year.
What was
The famous footwear BOGO.
famous footwear BOGO? All right, ladies and gents, put that in your notebooks.
I don't know if it's still going on, but it was a couple days ago. But that's kind of where things took off for me last year.
Cool. Just starting. Any printer suggestions, dude? It doesn't matter at all. Like, just use the library to start and then buy like a rollover or a Dymo. I got a product complaint and it says to appeal in my account health, but it's not there. Any idea? Don't worry about if it's not showing up in your account health, but it probably will start to show up in your account health. Do you have any experience listing new colorways or sizes on a popular listing? No. Now, I do know it's possible. I've just personally never done it. This is my first Prime Day, and I've already sold more units than ever. Clean Walmart out of small boxes ship my FBM orders. Let's go. Any cheaper boxes? Absolutely. So you can buy bulk via Uline right there. So you can buy bulk via Uline, Justin. For FBM, do you need the same supplies as FBA? Pretty much, although you'll need poly mailers as well. Can you guys put some ones in the chat if you want me to make like a sick like master OA guide and just give it away for free, basically, that has like, you know, supplies, how to source, product analysis, all that stuff.
Didn't you already make a video like that?
But yeah, we want another one for the people. We'll see if they.
I got a free basic guide too in my Twitter bio. If you guys want to go check that out for OA.
Robert, get some ones in the chat. Any suggestions for back to school? Yes. Run Keep Up Product Finder searches and see what's going up in price.
Do they know about SalesGazer?
Dude, so Colin's a beast, man. So Colin, he messaged me today. He's had 7 1K days so far this month, and he had none last month. That's awesome. Right there. What up? Billy, you know Sadiq, right? It's one of the people boys. Yeah. Sadiq, how's your Prime Day going? I saw your sales were really good earlier today. Are you going to do over 5K today?
That's awesome.
How to see if there are recent orders on an ASIN so I can analyze without risking capital. Yes, completely agree. So you can look at the Keep It chart and see if the competition has gone down. Right, the competition on a listing that's moving well should be going up and down and up and down right there. And you want to make sure the sales rank is low as well, right there. So, you know, below 100,000, although ideally as low as possible. I think I'll hit 5K. Is that your best day ever, Sadiq? So that's over probably close to $1,000 profit, right? That's awesome. Right there, yeah. Cool. Keep the questions coming, everyone. What else we got? I'm sleeping on FBM. What are some major benefits for FBM that FBA can't offer? Yes. So much faster payouts, much faster replenishing on inventory, and much faster sales. Now, you can't FBM every item, but you can test something and see if you can get the buy box FBM pretty quick, right? So it's a good idea. You can look on SellerAmp and see if there's other FBM people listed, right? And then you can go ahead and check the buy box statistics on Keepa to see if FBM sellers are getting the buy box. That means you probably can as well. Are boxes calculated in SellerAmp with the 0.3 per pound? Yes, right there. Because like I think I typically will be able to put between 40 and 60 units in a box. And if I pay $1.50 for the box, and it's like 3 cents a unit, basically, it's that easily. Counts in it. Yeah, bro's got the FBM sauce right there. I love it, man. How can I order in bulk without getting shut down from Walmart? So the nice thing is, man, Walmart doesn't care, man. You can rip orders on there. It's going to be really, really hard to get banned. You're going to have to buy a ton on there. How do you estimate shipping for FBM? Yes. Okay. So give me 1 sec. I'm going to pull up this tweet that you guys can screen share for FBM.
The other thing about Merchant Fulfilled is when everyone's buying that same big sale, if you're listing your items up right away, you're going to be able to sell through most of your inventory while people are still checking in.
Way quicker. Yep. Completely.
The price does kind of fall off a bit. Your margin's protected there.
Okay. Screenshot this right here. That's going to be a good guide for you guys for FBM. I'll show you guys on Instagram as well. Just take a screenshot of that right there. Categories do you recommend? So your profile picture is of the Pittsburgh Pirates. So if you're in PA, shoes, clothing, and grocery are really good in PA because there's no sales tax. Right there. However, honestly, like I love the idea of selling what you know, right? So I'm a basketball player, right? I give Bailey buckets whenever we play. So it's really easy for me to do shoes, right? Because I like really, I like basketball shoes and everything. How to understand what are branded products we can sell on Amazon? Yeah. So look at what other sellers are selling, right? You should be only selling on listings that there's other sellers on, right? The nice thing is all you guys can do that by looking up like Nike, Adidas, Lego, Neutrogena, and then you can look inside the storefronts of those other sellers using SellerAmp, like you guys see me do in my YouTube videos, right? And then you're going to be able to get inspiration of a bunch of different brands. I'll show you guys how to do that here, actually. me get this up right here. Give them the live demo walkthrough right here. Okay, Revolution. Okay. All right, let's see. Right here, let me get the screen share going. Oops, entire screen right here. Okay, boom, we can see my screen B flips. Maybe I'll show the IG, the view of it as well.
Should I find some items right now too?
Yeah, give a lead for the chat. Right? Damn, dude, this is actually a really, really good view on Instagram that I can just live source like this that people can hang out and watch. I didn't even think of that right here. But yeah, so what we want to do, right, is so we have like, let's go to a Lego listing right here, right? We'll do Lego like 41391. This is one I've sold a bunch here, like a couple years ago. Right. So all we have to do is go here, right? And then we want to pull up SellerAmp, right? So this is SellerAmp right here. So we can see what the product's going for, the profit, the sales rank, right? All that kind of stuff. And then we just want to go down here to competition, right? And now we can go ahead and take a look at the other sellers that are selling this product, right? And now we can see a bunch of different brands that are also friendly for third-party sellers, right? So we can see this person sells a lot of electronics and stuff like that. And then we can see this person sells like mainly Lego, for example, right here. I know this is a huge seller right here. This guy sells a ton of like Nike stuff and everything. So then now we can see a bunch of different brands that are good to carry, right? And a bunch of examples of really, really quick selling products right here. So we have more inspiration to look at. So this is what's called storefront stalking via SellerAmp right here. And everything, so it's a pretty good opportunity to find products basically right there. And watch my YouTube videos if you want to see me do that live too. Right there. So Bam, you asked that same question like 18 times last night, man. I'm sorry, I don't think you're going to be able to list that product if they're not accepting applications, unfortunately. What up, boys? 2Gs in the house. Hey, appreciate you, family. Any cons if you have a Nike? Not really. Should I purchase UPS or USPS when you FBM shoes? So shoes typically weigh about 2 pounds. So they're largely going to go UPS ground. Typically, occasionally they'll go USPS though, but you're going to purchase shipping through Amazon and they're going to tell you which cheaper, basically. My bad. Ken Boxes, what is your YouTube channel? Yes, so it's the same exact thing as Instagram. It's Flips for Miles. My bad, I'm missing some of these questions.
I mean, should I give out this banger right now?
How to calculate the shipping price when you ship your product to Amazon? Yeah, so it's typically like going to be in like the $8 to $11 range. I'd recommend just putting in on your SellerAmp profit calculator 30 cents per pound for FBA shipping. At what sales per month should we start to look into wholesale, prep center, and a BA? Yeah, so you'll know when it's time, right? If you're doing like 500 units per month, it's going to make sense to do a prep center, right? If you have a bunch of excess capital, it's going to make sense to start using a prep center, maybe looking to getting a BA, right? Give out the banger. All right, B-Flip. All right, B-Flip. Are we going to get the screen share?
Dropping it?
Are we going to get the screen share from B-Flip potentially?
No, we're not. I'm not screen sharing. That's too much.
All right, drop the link then. Drop the link then, family.
Screen share is too risky. All right, hold on.
Man's just giving out all his bangers right here. All right, we got the listing.
Could be like 2 minutes to find.
That's cap. Dude spent all night finding this. All right, let's see.
Let's see. What do we think?
Okay, damn, $50. It's a low R Ultra somehow today.
That's what I was hoping.
Okay, let's add this to cart and see. Okay, 3% cash back. Oh, well, yeah, one of these codes probably works for Alta. Or we could definitely, let's see, Card Bear. What's the Alta gift card situation?
Yeah, it's still decent without anything.
13%. Yeah. Oh, dude, banger. Right here. Yeah, you figure we get 7% off with card cash, right?
Oh, I mean, that makes it good right there.
Boom. And I it depends on sales tax too. But yeah, $14 profit, like that's cool. Right?
Are we giving this out?
Look at historically too that it's been a lot more expensive in the past. Right there. So yeah, people have buy boxed at 84 this month, right? That puts us at like a 50% ROI. Yeah. That puts us at $20 profit a piece.
Well, what's the margin FBM?
I like the way you think. 6 ounces. So super, super cheap FBM shipping. Right? If we scroll down here, right? FBM, I figure we'll pay about $5 for this probably. Shipping, and boom, 44% ROI right there, FBM. And so it's actually a little bit better FBA, which is kind of surprising for a product like that, but just based on the weight. But yeah, it's a breakdown. Shout out B-Flips right there.
Did you put it on? They didn't see it on the YouTube.
Yeah, they did. Oh,
I didn't.
Oh, my bad. Oh, I didn't click. Oh, I'm wilding. My bad, family. My
I'll be
bad.
giving it out.
Oh yeah, my bad. Okay, let me get the screen share going. Really? It didn't show on the screen share.
No, that might be a sign that we should gatekeep it.
Okay, can you see it now?
Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay, yeah. So it's $50 over here, and then I checked on Cardbear if there were any discounted gift cards, right? So we can save about 7% right there, right? And now we can pay 46 for this on Alta, right, with the discounted gift card. If we flip it at 84, it's probably closer to 80, right there. We make like $17 profit a piece right there and everything. So that's a good flip, and we can see this is a 57K BSR, so we know that this sells. Right, and then we can scroll down and look at the Keepa chart and see that the price is very, very stable across the past couple weeks. Right there. So this is absolutely a good item. We can see the price has touched as high as 98. A few weeks ago, and it's been pretty stable in like the 80 range as of late. So that's a good item. Right there. Any suggestions? What's up? Any suggestions if you can't find the product on Google? Yeah, probably not gonna be able to buy it. Right there.
All right, should I find another one?
FDM speaking my language. That's fire. What category do you sell your more expensive items in? So it kind of depends what type of product it is, but like electronics, shoes are typically more expensive. Appliances. Right there. How did you find that one? Probably reverse sourcing, right?
Yes. Storefront.
Women's flip-flops. Yeah, high returns. Completely agree. Right there.
I might have another one cooked up right here.
How do we list things that are out of stock? So typically you can't, but if it's not grayed out and you can pull the ASIN, then you're good to go. And now, what do I do? Casper, contact Amazon. What up, Steve? How to find brands that allow sellers on Amazon. Look at what other sellers are selling and provide accounts to new sellers. So that's very, very easy. You just got to look at what other people are selling. Smash the like button. Yes, sir. Check the private chat, Bill. Who's better at basketball, you or Billy? Me. Yeah, obviously don't buy that product. That's just an example of what something's good. Like, is it normal for them to do? No, it's not normal. As an Amazon seller, do you use ads to get your products out? No. So we sell on existing listings that other people are already selling on, that the sales rotate through basically. Are there high returns with the makeup category? No. Have you sourced from Max Warehouse? I don't think so. P-dubs. What types of stuff are they selling? Did you ever have a point in your Amazon career where you didn't have enough capital but a lot of leads? Bro, tell me about it, man. Dude, tell me about it. Dude, like all the time. That's a good problem to have though, because you can capital is a network issue, right? And like an information issue. Meanwhile, sourcing is like a skill issue. It takes a lot more time to build the skill. Does USPS limit you guys to 100 packages a day? No, I would be absolutely screwed during FPM season if that was the case. I bought 10 for Beast for 30. Sounds good. Do you ever hold a balance on your CC? Personally, no. But it's probably a good idea to get a 0% credit card if that's the case. Well, if you got approved automatically, it sounds good then. I sold 40 jars of mayonnaise today. That's lit, bro. That's what dreams are made of right now. That's what I'm talking about. That are warned you file a claim. Always file a claim. Always file a claim. There's a product I see that looks good, but the Keepa chart doesn't make sense. They have nothing in stock, but then a bunch, then almost nothing again. I wouldn't worry about the offers tab, Casper. Is it worth it to advertise some of my slowest moving? Yes, absolutely. It's worth it. Yeah, with PPC, absolutely. I think that makes a ton of sense.
You should be doing it for all your listeners.
You're too deep into the politics, man. If you're like trying to search, you're not even going to be able to use seller ad. Like DuckDuckGo is not the answer, man. How to file a claim for used shoes? File a claim with Amazon, like just open a case, basically. How do withdrawals work from Amazon? Yeah, so they pay every 2 weeks. Can you tell us about how you're going to kill Q4? So my average sale price last year for Q4 was about $38. My average profit per unit was about 7. My profit margin was about 17%, right? I did 471K in revenue in December, and I made 80,000 bucks profit, and I want to make 100,000 bucks profit this year for December. So what I need to do is I need to make 14,000 sales at $7 profit each, and I'm gonna fucking smash that. And I'm calling my shot right now. Did ungating change? It got easier the past like couple of years. Is it normal for Amazon to take a couple weeks to check in your products? Typically no, but sometimes. Overhead costs that you didn't expect when starting out. There weren't really any that I didn't expect. Like you want to start as nice, small, low risk as possible, basically. Most important charts on Keepa are the first and second one. I don't even have the third one on. So if you want like a full Keepa breakdown, basically, I'd highly recommend checking out my full Keepa tutorial. I think it's probably the best video I have on the internet on this stuff. If you search Flipster Miles Keepa, it'll come up on Amazon. And then guys, if you want to work directly with me in terms like, we talk every day, you're able to take advantage of all my coupons, right? I'm able to put you on to different leads and opportunities. I'd encourage you to apply for my coaching program at the link in the description if you are interested, in working together in detail and getting some good results with stuff. Oh, Mias, that's a good question, right? So yeah, it's interesting, right? So Chris was mentioning how higher ranked products are super good, and that's completely agree. I just haven't messed much with it. You just got to have a lot lower competition on that stuff. Is it harder to get wholesale accounts with bigger brands? Nope. Amazon, when I apply for Nike, yeah, just resubmit different information or call them. Having trouble with Keepa? I don't think so. Do you offer a one-on-one where you do live sourcing? Absolutely. So you're over on Instagram, so you can shoot me a message if you're interested in that, or you can go to flipstermilescoaching.com and apply right there, which is also the link in the description in YouTube. Does the product need to be in a poly bag in a box shipped to Amazon? If Amazon's requiring that, yeah, which you're going to see when you list it. Do you pay for Amazon ads? Nope. No need to. What's up, Austin? How you doing? Are you majority wholesale or OA? Vast majority OA. I've only done a little bit of wholesale with my buddies, and I wasn't even the one that found the product. Sorry, Chase, I didn't see your question, man. Reseller tax exempt form, is it filed through a CPA or through the Secretary of State? It's simply just through your state website. The nice thing is I'm sure there's some CPA YouTubers that have made videos in your state about how it's possible, who are like qualified to talk about it, basically. So we don't disclose price of coaching because we actually have a couple of different options, and I wouldn't want to offer you anything you weren't qualified for because it wouldn't do either of us any good. So I'd encourage you to, apply or DM me, if you want a direct link. You didn't accept my friend request in private Discord? Bro, sorry, I don't look at my Discord friend request. What do you do with unfulfilled inventory? You sell it on a different platform, used right there. How long does Amazon hold funds in reserve? Yes. So when you're a new account, it's going to be very often several months, right? A month or two, just if you're scaling aggressively. And then it's going to be just a nice 2-week cycle after that. How often do you do Q&As? I try to, a couple times a week. Starting capital with coaching, you're going to want to have at least like 4 to 6 grand, I would say. Right there. But that's not to say you guys can start with way less than that. Obviously, that's just if you want, further help and such. It's like old B Flips and I started with this a few $100 in a dream a couple years ago and such.
Less.
Jimmy's, we have a couple different options, Cash, but I could definitely help you out with a lot less than that. What coupon sites to use? Yes, very, very good question. Be Frugal, Capital One Shopping, Rakuten, and Capital One Shopping. I might have said Capital One Shopping twice, but yeah. Jimmy's, shout out Jimmy.
Gym Body's 50.
What's your sell-through rate? When I'm really, really dialed in, it's like 4% a day, but that's when you have a lot of stock at FBA too. When does Amazon start to auto ungate? Yeah, it should be within a couple months of consistent sales, man. I started with 2K 5 months ago, and I'm making that under a week now by abusing credit card limits. Do you sell your products under one FBA store? Yeah, I'd recommend doing it under just one FBA store. It kind of gets sketchy with Amazon's rules when you get to doing more FBA stores, basically, and I wouldn't recommend it. So you're saying if you can't find a product on Google, just move on to it typically, right? A pro tip is you can also Google image search stuff. So if you're on a Mac, just double click and it'll pop up and you can Google image search that item as well. Be frugal is fire. Yeah, be frugal. Capital One Shopping's really good. And the nice thing is you only got to learn a coupon once for a website, right? And then typically a lot of them are evergreen. So there's a lot of email sign up coupons and stuff won't show on the Chrome extensions, but you can find them if you dig around on the website too. Like pretty easily, honestly, right there, which is awesome. You can take advantage of that too. And everything. Cool.
We're pulling up another product here.
No, I think you should though.
I think they got fed tonight.
I just think it's so helpful seeing examples of stuff. You know what I mean? Right? Just like seeing what a good item looks like. I made a YouTube video on that last week. Right there. Best way you source. Keep a product finder, reverse sourcing, and manual sourcing. Billy looks like it's good banter.
That's a Fortnite dude.
Bro, Fortnite. Where's Fortnite, bro? Ben. No, damn, man, I forgot about that.
What Fortnite guy?
Remember the Fortnite profile picture? He always used to chirp us and ask really good questions, like probably a year ago.
Yeah.
What is your AMP and KEPA numbers and criteria you abide by for sourcing? Fantastic question. So below 100,000 sales rank, I want to see the price stable or the price going up, right? And then ideally, I don't want to see the competition going up. I want the competition either going down or the competition stable, right? I want to see an ebb and flow in the competition, right? I want to make sure it's selling. And then I want to be making at least a 30% ROI. How to challenge IP complaint if you got the product RA, submit your receipt to Amazon, or just buy that product OA and use that receipt too. You see OA, troll us back, whatever. Is it okay to have a purchasing account different from a seller account? Yes, and you should do it that way. Yeah, I don't even think you can do it the same way. Does some sites have order limits? Yes, and you deal with that when they come. Does the product have to come from the brand website to get ungated? Nope. For any ungating questions, guys, I'd recommend just searching Flips for Miles ungating on YouTube and watching that video. That'll be pretty helpful for you guys, and it's pretty easy to deal with. It should be an easy thing for you guys. Do you save these Q&A lives? Yes. So if you join our free Discord, which is at the link in my bio, they're all in the announcements section. You can view the unlisted of the YouTube streams. Like, for example, those of you guys here on Instagram, right? I'm also here on YouTube with the boys right there. Yeah, B-Flip's got like a big neck right there and everything. So, yeah, basically. Okay, cool. How many test rounds would you go before you commit to going deep on a listing for like a month worth of stock? Yeah. Say the test order goes really well, one, right? But if you're on limited capital, it kind of depends. Okay, how much is a month of stock? Is it 50 or is it 500? Right? It's a different story. On that, curious on average, how many of a single ASIN do you sell through in a month? I feel like the more I buy, the more they fly. Completely agree, right? Because the higher your stock count goes up, the higher your in-stock rate goes, which gets you more buy box share. It builds you trust on a listing. You get better at repricing that listing. So ideally, on most products, you want to be able to sell, 30, 50, 40 plus a month. And some really good products, you'll be able to sell over 100, right? And that might be, at $4 profit unit, $400 profit just off one item in 1 month, right there. Best sales estimator, seller amp right there. Thank you for help. Of course, Dion, I got you, man. Thanks for all the questions. Cool. What else you got? Billy Flips, have you been active on the timeline lately? Let me see.
Who said that?
Oh, I'm looking. I see you passed 6,000 followers right there.
Nobody commented.
Huh?
You just randomly decided to say that?
What? I was looking at it, yeah. It's a shame Garrett couldn't join us tonight, but he's swimming right now. Do you test buy every product you go in? So not these days, but if you're a beginner, you absolutely should. What does your coaching program consist of? Yes, so it's working directly with me. So I want to talk to you every day. We have 3 group coaching calls a week, and there's over 200 hours, I believe, it's getting close to 200 hours if it isn't, of recorded content. And then you're going to learn, I think the most valuable stuff is, learning the different coupons, the different sales that are going on and such. Right there. Bill has a good skit that he did on Twitter. What is it, like annoying seller or something is what you call it, right? Right?
That's the PG version. That's the
Oh,
title, I
okay.
guess.
Does Amazon
Cool.
offer discount shipping doing FBM? It's not super discounted, but it is cheaper in some cases. How early do you plan ahead for back to school? Back to school has started, right? Stuff's starting to pop off. Now it's going to be at its peak between August 5th and August 20th, right there. But there's a lot of backpacks, a lot of shoes, shorts, school supplies, stuff that's already profitable and everything.
Geez, we're going late tonight, huh?
Yeah, what? Billy, you in the org? You in college? No, sir.
No,
Billy's
Jimmy keeps ducking me, so I haven't gone out there yet.
What about broad body?
Same thing.
Dude, is Miami heaven? I definitely wouldn't say that, but it's pretty awesome. I'm excited with the move so far. And you guys in Miami? How soon do you plan for Q4? So the best thing you can do right now to plan for Q4 is to buy profitable inventory and sell it as quick as possible. That's going to build you capital, skill, and confidence, which is going to pay off much better than worrying about Q4 right now, right? And the nice thing too is basically anything that's good now is going to do well in Q4 too. So you can sell it now and then replenish it for Q4 as well. Go to Eugene. Yeah. Billy the type of dude to go to Bend, honestly. Little nature vibes, right? Bend, yeah. Bend is nice, dude. In Oregon?
I've never heard of it.
Oh, really? Oh, dude, it's out in the cut. Yeah, it's out in the cut. What should I do if I can't find anything with reverse sourcing? You should, I mean, that's like a very self-defeating statement. You absolutely can. You just haven't yet. But consider more discounts and stuff, and that's the reason stuff isn't profitable. If you're searching for like Nike and Adidas products, it's not that you can't find them profitable. It's just that you don't know the right coupon codes and discounts to make them profitable. Almost nothing is going to be profitable when you Google search it with SellerAmp, right? But a lot of stuff is going to be profitable when you know coupons and discount codes for different websites, right? So that's what you're going to have to do, basically. A little expensive, not too crazy for how popular it is. Makes sense. Have you hit the outlets in Miami? So I don't do any outlets, but people I know really, really do well with outlets around here. Cool. All right, so we're going to be on for a couple more minutes, everyone. So feel free, drop your questions. We're happy to answer them. Right there. Cool. And then if you do want help, you can go to flipsmilescoaching.com or click the link in the description and apply for that if that floats your boat. Right there. There's a ton of deals going on for Prime Day retailers. I'm going to have a YouTube video out tomorrow to help you guys out with that. So I'd highly recommend taking advantage of all the sourcing going on at these different retailers here today. Hit you up on Twitter later. Cool. If there was an IP complaint on a product a year ago, is it okay to sell now if others are selling it? Look at all the other products in that brand, right? I would hate for you to get in trouble for stuff like that. So I have so much opportunity. I'm personally not a fan of that right there, but it happens. Should I avoid selling shoes? Absolutely not. Why would you do that? Do you have a prep center? Yes. Do you also list product on eBay and Facebook Marketplace? I do not personally, but some people do nice with that. Just starting out, what are the main things I need to learn? So really all that matters outside of like the super basic stuff, right, is learning how to source product, right? So that's watching YouTube videos, that's talking to other sellers, and then learning different coupons stuff, which is going to be from watching YouTube videos and digging around, right? So you got to learn how to use Keepa, got to learn how to use SellerAmp, and then you got to learn how to source, which you can do on YouTube, right? And then you got to be able to understand that when you search for a product, the price that it shows on the website is almost never going to be profitable, but using coupons and discount codes and discounted gift cards, you can make stuff profitable right there. Are you actually doing a bunch of RA just for content? Absolutely. Yeah, we brought out the SellerAmp mobile app. So yeah, absolutely. You still have a sourcing VA? No, he was helpful. But honestly, I do so much sourcing with students. It's like really easy for me to find a ton of stuff to buy. FBA Gabe? Yeah, FBA Gabe's one of my coaching guys. He's a beast. You guys should follow him. At what point should one consider a prep center? When you're selling 500 units per month, I would say. And think, especially if you have like really high sales tax day, you can get that down quick too. Right there. Cool. All right, we're going to hop off for tonight. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure you follow Billy on socials right there. check out some of my YouTube videos if you need any tutorials and such. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Be great.